Hey there, fellow prospectors. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Icarus. Episode 19, Making Plans for Mining Exotic Elements. I intend to have my wolves just like teleport to me, so I'm just going to start running to the next area. So south and around the bend. Yeah, the wolves are just like completely teleporting to my defense. I saw the Tyrannuses and I was like, yeah, I don't need to worry about these. If you're wondering, like, at this point, like, a Tyrannus attacking me would do very little. And I'm not even wearing good armor. They're just low level and I'm in an easy zone. One cool thing would be a landing pad? Agreed. That would be nice to be able to control where the resupplies come in. I haven't seen too many of the resupplies like troll me where they're super annoying. But a landing pad would be pretty sweet. Sulfur. Can you explain why wood floors with the stone walls? The wood floors are just aesthetic. The stone walls is for storm resistance. The wood floors, underneath the wood floors was like dirt foundations, and my chat was saying that it was ugly, so I made wood floors for no reason. Because I had the resources. There is other wood floors that I could have made, which I didn't, which is the interior wood building base set. And the reason to do those is they provide a comfort bonus, but it's a pretty small comfort bonus, so it's mostly for aesthetics. It's not for really the comfort they provide. Oh, I forgot to refuel my lantern. Well, that's not going to be a problem, right? Because it's, already 5 p.m. in game. Dope. The thing is, I can always make a wood torch, a rag torch. So, like, doesn't really matter. It's just slightly more dim. And it's not broken, it just needs to be refueled. There we go. Let there be light. Ragtatter's the one falling behind. That's funny. As far as move speed goes, my wolves are so much faster than the mammoth. But it's just like when they teleport, I guess. Is this... Yes, this is the right way. Now that I'm in another transitional zone, between, I mean, it's the same sort of biome, but it's like going from the conifer forest to a different section of the forest. We'll probably see more boar and bears around here, and I'd like to bag some boar for their bacon. But unlike the previous scan that I had to fight a world boss for, there's not going to be a world bosses here. A bit more calm in this neck of the woods. Is the scan in the cave? No, it shouldn't be, right? No. It's above. I'm lazy. My animals will likely leap off the hill and then not be able to get their way back, so this is actually a way to allow them to get back to me more easily. So this is me, like, not wanting to have to fight much in this fight. I mean, I could obviously solo the few critters that come to fight me, but why bother if I can avoid it?
This is the zone. It's around here somewhere. There you go. Stations online.
With that said, I might have also just created a way... Oh, you're mine. For all enemies to path to me, but whatever. Is that a bear? Okay. Okay, yeah. All pets are here now. Little pet. Ooh, Boris! Bacon time!
You're being paid to babysit that radar.
I'm coming, I'm
Get in
coming.
range.
Frickin' boss doesn't want to have me have bacon.
Get back in range of the scanner.
I'm getting there! Jeez. Just bacon takes priority, man. Hi, Kay. Oh, you leveled up a few times since I last seen you. Okay, bye, I guess.
Radar needs supervision. Get closer.
And I was right, there are more boar up here. Obviously, the wave attacks are boar-based. Oh, yes, 15 bacon. Hell yeah. Alright, next talent point. Reduced hunger. Even more. Honestly, I should respec that. That's, like, not even useful. That's not, to be fair, that is not... The food effects last longer, which would actually be kind of useful. That is, like, I'm not as hungry. So, if I was to respec anything, I'd respec that, in hindsight. Alright, Mr. K, let's give you, actually, let's give you health regen. 200% health regen sounds good, considering you can't regenerate other means. And...
Radar needs supervision. Get closer.
more boars. Oh, they even gave me soft meat, too. Or white meat.
Well, you're done here. You did a lot more than just survive.
True dat. What is interesting about this mission, I'm done, but, they didn't really collect the radar, so I'm gonna just drop it, because, like, it doesn't serve any non-mission purpose. It's not like a radar that can detect exotics or anything like that, so there's no need to hold on to it. Alright, let's get on home. What I am doing next, I can leave up to you. If you want me to, like, push for exotic retrieval, like other methods of exotic retrieval, just vote for Rad's choice. If you would like to see, exotics farming to some degree or another. Was there a bear? Is there a bear around here? Kind of hard to tell. Are you a bear? No. Bangface, you saw one? Is it down this way? Deer, pronghorn, no. Oh, you can't see the bull? Oh, sorry, yeah, here you go. Alright. That was a weird noise. I don't know what made that noise. I'm gonna beeline back to base. It's getting dark, and I let my lantern burn out, so I don't even have a good source of light. There was one inside the tree line when it first came down. My guess is the wolves killed it, and I wouldn't know where it's laying. So I'm just going to let it be, rather than to go on a hunt for it. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. That leads up to the Arctic. I don't need to go for a lap in the Arctic at night. That would be pretty deadly. Additionally, the pets are affected by cold too, so it would suck for them as well. It would be less deadly to them than me, but still, it would suck all around. Rad's choice. So I'm going to use the remaining time to try to rush electronics for making composites. So composites are like the, for lack of a better term, the endgame material. The last, like, so initially you have like epoxy and carbon fiber, and composites are like beyond carbon fiber. And composites will let you make most of the last of the electrical tree. So if I want to get exotics farming, and I'm going to have you guys choose in a minute what type of exotics farming. So there's two types I can do. What might be more better for demonstration purposes is the exotics deposits farming. But there's vapor condensing, which you go to a geyser, stick this thing on, and survive waves of attacks. And then there is the electric radar electric extraction, which you scan the terrain for exotic density, and you follow terrain marker, or your radar scan markers, to figure out where there's an exotic deposit on the map, and they're scattered around randomly. And then you can bring your exotic extractor to mine them. And it's not like a wave survival fight. It's a little boring because like the drill extraction takes a while, and there's only 3 slots that the extractor has, and the extractor will fill up, so you kind of have to babysit it for a while. But that's the other method to do it. The benefit of the vapor is it's a little bit more combat oriented and quicker. The benefit of the radar, the exotic extraction for the exotic deposits, is the radar mechanic is a little confusing to new players, and to have me demonstrate it might be of a bit of a benefit. But I'm happy to go either way. So, what method to find exotics? Vapor or mining? So vapor is the geyser, and mining is the radar. And you can have a while to vote for that, because it's going to be a long time before I'm able to actually put any of that to use. So other things that I can temporarily help with this. Well, actually, I have a mammoth, so I could actually just do a ridiculous amount of... I'll get titanium picks for copper and gold, and then go on like a copper gold mining binge, so that I can fund the electronics needed for the rest of the project. Bye-bye, torch. Oh, I don't even have a lot of meat. Okay. Because I got a lot of bacon. So I need wood for that. Do I really not have any wood? Okay. I have 13. It's not much. So, whatever method you want me to do, both the radar requires composites. The electric extraction actually doesn't require composites. So what I could do if we went So just to back this poll up a bit, the other method is if I went mining, I could make the electric extractor, and then I could have the biofuel scanner. And that way I don't have to go through the composite. Because there's a biofuel radar, which allows me to detect exotics with biofuel, not with electricity. And that would be a simpler tech up. Just to put my thumb on the scale a little bit for time. Because the other method of going vapor or pure electric extraction requires me to get the electric furnace and then also the material processor first, which is 120 electronics, which is kind of a lot of gold and silver to obtain prior. So just thumb on the scale a little bit, there is an easier method, going the biofuel method. So if you want me to mine it up, I am all for that. The other thing I wanted to do is request equipment from the workshop. The survival bag. I'm going to craft one. And then I'm going to request it. The other things that might be interesting to request is... But besides the animals that I showed you, the unique creatures, some of the seeds can only be requested. So if you wanted, like, strawberries, for instance, you can't find them on the surface. You have to request it from space. Same is true of potatoes and tomatoes, if I'm not mistaken. And I think kiwi fruit. So there's a few things that, like, you can't possibly forage for. So requesting it from space makes sense. And there's some really nice recipes that involve, like, strawberries, for instance. Which, if you ever want to take advantage of, you would need to, you know, pay for it through Ren. Oh my god, why are you up there? Closing my door. This elephant has privacy problems. So it looks like mining is going to be the method. So let's invest in that. So the current priority is biofuel scan for exotics and mine exotics. So what I need for this first is the biofuel radar. And I could do the biofuel extractor. That's actually kind of cheaper than the electric extractor, even though I already have an electric extractor. Actually, the electric extractor works faster. So I'm gonna do electric extraction with biofuel radar, which is a lot weird. So what that means is I will also want a portable biofuel generator for the electric extraction, and that does not require composites, so that's not a hiccup. So let's go ahead and craft the stuff I need. And the first thing is I actually need to fill my biofuel can, because I haven't done that, because I haven't put tree sap in that. So let's tree sap that. Actually, hold on. I'm going to cut down some trees for that. I don't want to waste my sticks that way. So we need to fill up our biofuel canister, because the biofuel canister is going to be for the radar. I'll probably want 2 canisters, to be honest. Just so I don't run out of fuel. There's actually more of a Stationeer's tie-in than the potatoes alone. There is a decorative bobblehead that you actually only get. It's literally called the Stationeer's bobblehead. Quite the tie-in. That if you own Stationeers, you get access to that. A bit lame that you have to own a whole different game. It's like, obviously, it's smart marketing, but like, I find it kind of an aggressive marketing tactic, they'll say. Alright, so I got all that for the tree sap. Right. So the tree sap plus the... Oh, let's put the guano in here too. Because I grabbed guano from the birds in the Arctic. Where did... I think I already put the guano in the... Yeah, I already have the guano in the processor. Cool. So that fills up my biofuel can, which I can use as a source of fuel. The next thing I want is the generator. The biofuel generator. So that's 6 electronics and 10 steel. I think I already have the 10 steel. No? I don't. I have iron. But with that iron, I'm going to want to make another biofuel can. Because it sucks to, like, go all the way out to the extraction site and then, like, run out of fuel. So I'm going to double up on the biofuel cans just in case. Because that's happened to me before, and it's, like, real rotten when it does. So where the hell is my can? That's one of these slots. Oh, there it is. So I want to fill both of these biofuel cans up with biofuel. What I might need to do, given... Well, I have a lot of guano, never mind. I was going to say I might need to get a composter to spoil the meat faster. Because I don't have a lot of spoiled meat, but, well, the guano is... I have a lot of guano, too. So, it should not be an issue. So, what I need for this is the generator, which is steel and electronics. And then I need the scanner, the electric, the biofuel radar, which is copper wire, gold wire, and iron. So let's start making some of these things. So here's gold for gold wire. I think I'm out of copper. Yeah, I've got a lot of gold, but I'm out of copper. And so we're scanning it with biofuel radar. And then we're extracting it with, Oh, hold on a sec. I see, error in my ways. The electric extractor... No, it's made by the fabricator. Okay. So the electric extractor here is more electronics and iron ingots. So we need to get some iron, we need to get some copper. In other words. I went very roundabout way of saying that. And if that's what we need, I want to pet a pet and then go to sleep. You are thirsty. Well, that's because you stuck yourself. Can you... Yeah, just... unstuck yourself? Wow, you really are embedded. I had mentioned one of the issues that I had with the mammoth was, like, they clip into weird things. And this is exactly what I meant. Like, K just, like, embedded itself in my base, and I'm gonna have to run the hell far away in order to, like, teleport it out of that spot. Ragtatter, you actually passed Canadian Hussy for level ups. Good job, I guess. Oh, I just realized I never actually put the wolf trophy anywhere. There it is. It's funny, it was like a big bad boss, and it's so boring looking. Compared to, like, I mean, it's no different than the other wolf trophies. It's not special-ish at all. So the, my biotanks, let's move the rest of the tree sap. My biotanks are now filling up, and we will work on getting all the other materials for the rest of the setup. So... Oh, let's tell this pod to go back up to space. I forgot to. Go away. We need copper, iron, maybe... Oh, some gold wouldn't hurt. So, I am going to travel to a cave here to do it. Because I only want to hit up one cave. And knowing that I have the... right. I don't have the better picks. Can I afford them yet? So before I leave, I was thinking of maybe trying to get titanium copper pick. That would make a big difference. So let's do that. Because my yield would be significantly better than a steel one. Or better enough to warrant the investment. So I need 2 carbon fiber. Oh god, I'm like out of aluminum, but whatever. While I'm down there, I should also get aluminum too. So copper, gold, iron, aluminum. So basically just like get everything in sight. It's becoming a mining run. And I suppose it would be good form to fill up my my water and my ox tanks. So the copper pick, I'll strip off, or the steel pickaxe with the copper attachment, I'm stripping off and replacing it with a titanium one. Is that the new sealed cave? I think so. Alright, so here's a much better copper yield pick. You need a lot more copper than you need gold, and I already have a lot of gold in the base, which is why I'm not, like, sticking around to make another gold titanium harvester. And, alright, and maybe one more thing before I leave, which is to repair the lantern, because I leave it on all the time, and it was already a little burned. Off we go! And this time with like a full rested bonus of 186%, which is not bad. If you're wondering what that converts to, it's like 16, almost 20 health, 20 regen, 10 stamina, 10 regen stamina, reduction in food and water consumption. Just a bunch of compounded bonuses. The mammoth must be free because I just got... No, it's not free. I got mammoth bestiary progress, which usually means the mammoth levels up. Essentially, when my wolves level up, or the mammoth levels up, or like does anything, it also adds to bestiary progress, which is nice. So it's yet another reason to tame things. And I'm going to a new cave because I picked over the other caves pretty solidly, and I don't think there's a lot of vital resources in the ones closer by. It's getting to the point where, like, if you're wondering, I would only have to maybe clear out, like, 1 or 2 more caves ever. Wow, Case still hasn't teleported? Before, I would have the resources to be able to invest in a thumper to replenish the caves near me. And then, likewise, the prototype thumper refreshes material, or, mined voxels. The local terraforming device replenishes, trees. But for that, it requires, a special resource. Either condensed enzymes or what are they called? Luriform serum, or synthetic enzymes rather, which is actually pretty easy to farm, but I would just need a chem bench for it. It's not a big deal. I just don't have the requisite required materials. Okay, one thing I hadn't realized is how nasty of a drop it is to get to this cave. I haven't been to this one. let's go the survivable way. It'll take me an extra minute. That's not one, right? No. Oh, jeez. Hi, Kay. You are thirsty. Okay. I mean, you could have, like, taken a sip of water when you were home, but instead you decided to embed yourself into my base. What's crazy is I filled up your thirst meter with a thermos that is not designed for mammoths. So it's pretty crazy that, I could do that, to be honest. Because it's only a 5-liter thing. So you drink efficiently, and thank you for that. So Kay is mostly my pack horse for this. And, here we go. Gold, copper, aluminum. That is what I'm after. And, iron. I think I used the wrong pick to get the copper, didn't I? Did I? 47 of it? No, it must have been the right pick. This is the gold one. Okay, quit it. Platinum I don't need. And this is a tier 3 cave. I came here because of that. Because I knew it would have, like, tons of resources. And it would be a one-stop shop for what I need for exotic mining. Oh, what the hell? Alright. Full send. Wolves are in the cave. Generally, well, sometimes they will come inside. Sometimes they just don't. Whatever. And also keep in mind that K can hold 600 kilograms of material. So when I fill myself up, I can just, like, go back outside and shunt it to K and then come back in and keep mining. Which is to say, I'm definitely going to get cave sickness. Hang on! What? Freaking stop. So the actual inventory slots that K has is probably going to be the determining factor for what I can carry, not the actual weight. But I could actually fix that now that I think about it. Let's go back out to K real quick, because K did level up. So, here, more inventory slots, and more inventory slots. So now you have, 6 more than before. Wunderbar. Wow, there's a lot of platinum down here. Holy hell. Oh! Oh my god. Okay. Well, I guess we're in Tucky. We're in Kentucky now, because this is Mammoth Cave. Yep. This is really inconvenient, actually. At least you're getting... Well, let's share XP. I'm gonna pet you. You been to Mammoth Cave? It is a Mammoth Cave, that's for sure. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's the biggest cave system in the world, right? Oops, that's an axe. That's not how that works. I'm a little worried that the cave worm is able to hit the wolves and the wolves can't retaliate, so I'm going to intervene. Because the poison dot damage would add up if that was the case. Every now and then you have to just, like, make sure that stupid things aren't happening when you have animals, because, like, they don't know better, they don't retreat, they just, like, face tank till they die. Their life for their master. So, was I right to worry? No, you're at 100%. You'd be fine. But still, I mean, it's worth checking. Because, speaking from experience, it has happened, and it's really dumb when it does. When they just, like, stand there without pathing and just face tank till they're dead. I have... if you're wondering, the game auto-saves, but, like, not fast. So, like, the last save I had was, like, 100 seconds ago. So if I did end up with an animal... Not that I would do this on stream, but, like, just for your information, you can just, like... As long as it's a self-hosted server, you can Alt F4 and... undo stupid if you need to. Oh, speaking of undoing stupid, dude. A little privacy, please. Embedding itself into my, the end of my pick. So, I probably have enough material by now. Oh, now you're underwater? Stupid mammoth is doing some weird stuff. So we got 8, what is that, 12 slots left? Yeah, I could probably clear this entire, cave out. Truth be told, I don't really need to. It's way more, I probably already have enough material for, oh, that was the, I guess it doesn't really matter what pick it is. I probably have enough material for all the things I'm after, already, for what's in the build queue. So, everything beyond what I already have is, like, just gratuitous, but whatever. The end button lets you, like, start a new ramp. So the ramps, it will stay within the same build grid unless you end. So, like, this is the same build grid as the last ramp. It's, like, in the same, using the same dimensions. But if I hit end, I can start a new one. That way I can actually place it where I want it. Oh, wrong pick. Because otherwise it would be, like, floating and then immediately get, like, deleted. Leveled up. Moving speed in forest, please. And for my other one, we'll do... So I could see animal health bars this way, too, in the solo tree, but I already have that. Stamina regen. So I'm gonna hit this, the last of the copper in here, and if there's any aluminum or gold, and then go back home. That way I'm not just mining for resources I won't likely use. I am super surprised I haven't been cave sick yet. If you're thirsty, just drink, dummy. You're in a big puddle of potable water. Well, mostly potable water. Alright, I think that was the last of the copper, gold, and aluminum. I'll do one last scan, because, like, my pets are kind of in the way sometimes. It's slightly hard to see past them. But I don't see any more of those 3 resources. And I definitely have gotten enough iron for the iron I need for the, this scanning setup. Yeah, we're good. I mean, obviously I could fit more. It'd be a bit of a waste of time. So let's head home, get this smelted, and then set up the ore scanning process so I can demo that before end of stream. Because I've now been live 13 hours. Thank you for tuning in to Icarus, which originally streamed live on Twitch as a marathon. If you have any questions for me, let me know in the comments below. But please keep in mind that this series was streamed as a marathon, so feedback cannot be incorporated. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for tuning in. Special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits, and all the live viewers that turned out for the marathon. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, fellow prospectors.